Welcome back, YouTube. And we're going to speak with Cena, which, according, oh, she actually looks at you. What's up? Betraying no signs of remorse for his previous oversight, Professor Lambertaint tells you of another location where corrupted crystals might be found. Another pupil of his, Sena, claims to have discovered a promising site in western La Nacia on the Isles of Umbra. Journey to Ailport and search for the scholar. Eh? Corrupted crystals? Sir, I have no interest in being the butt of your jokes, so if you've no other reason for addressing me, kindly leave me be. Well, I'll be damned. Professor Lambertaint did send you. Beg your pardon, it seems we got off on the wrong foot. I'm Sena, greatest of the professor's pupils, which is doubtless why he bids you seek me out. Indeed, I'm an accomplished scholar with an extensive background in... Oh gods, just listen to me prattle on and on. I must have given this introduction a dozen times by now. As I told the professor in my many missives, I believe that the area surrounding Pharaoh Sirius is replete with corrupted crystals of exceptional strength. Unfortunately, I've yet to test my hypothesis, as all access to the Isles of Umbra is prohibited at present, for reasons unknown to me. You see, my attempts to acquire this information are often met with annoyance and disdain. It's rather puzzling since I always take the time to explain my motivations in great detail to the subjects of my questioning. Mayhap you'll have better luck wresting information from these yellow jackets. I've all but given up at this point. There's one in the building? Oh, I think, no, I think this guy's on the roof. Yeah. Ah, you startled me. Don't you know better than to sneak up on a person at a time like this? What with all this fatuous gossip of spirits and specters haunting the Isles of Umbra? Just because I know it's nonsense doesn't make it any less frightening. Farkman. A funny name. You're keen on traveling to the Isles of Umbra. Bloody hells, lad, are you drunk or just crazy? Ain't nothing there but death. Death and more death. Alright, guy, calm down. The Isles of Umbra? What interest have you in that God's forsaken place? Ever since we were forced to abandon Pharaoh Sirius, the Isles have become not more than a graveyard for ships unable to navigate the shores, and a purgatory for the souls dragged down to the depths with them. We're going back to Cena. MSQ, you've returned. Tell me of your findings. Really? Infested with the undead, you say? That is very, very interesting development. Excuse me for a moment while I gather my thoughts. Worry not, my friend. I've given your findings some thought, and I've concluded that this talk of spirits is not more than local folklore. As for why all travel to the Isles of Umbra is restricted, well, mayhap it's considered too dangerous, owing to the abandonment of Pharaoh Sirius. Yes, well, anyways. While you were questioning those yellow jackets, I paid a visit to the local pub, since even an esteemed scholar like myself enjoys dulling her wits on occasion. It was there that I heard of a man named Skyfren, who was recently detained after returning from, wait for it, the Isles of Umbra. This is the first I've heard of someone actually traveling to and from there, so I'm curious as to how he obtained permission. Mind having a chat with him in my stead? He was arrested after all, so I'm somewhat reticent to approach him myself. Can you actually go up this? I'm just curious. Probably just fall to the where I need to go, but oh, this goes up there. Okay, okay. The more you know. And you cannot fall. I have to go back. She calls to me, sings to me. Tell Mimidola I'm sorry. Give him this. He was right. Or could you release me? Yes, yes, release me. I will go and tell her. Let me go. Sorry, buddy. I don't think that's happening anytime soon. Airport's music would make for really good, like D&D tavern music too. I just thought of. You two are above, I believe. What did Skyfriends have to say? That's not terribly helpful. I couldn't care less how much he misses his favorite bar wench. But what was that about a man named Medola? I know that name. That's that bastard who grabbed my arse the other day at the pub. Well, if you want to give him that feather, be my guest. I'm not going anywhere near him and his wandering hands. Honestly? Good for you. We kill him. Nothing this shit, are you? No? What are you? Speak up, son. I can't hear you. Bugger me. Is this what I think it is? Couldn't be. You found this, you say? Where'd you say you found it? Guy friend. Was hoping to have a word with the lad, but it sounds like there's not left twixt his ears. He was supposed to help us patch up Pharaoh Sirius, he was. Company sent me to supervise the lot of them. Weren't getting work done on their own, see? Half of them walked off. Half of them ran off, and half of them up and vanished. What's that? You looking for passage to the Isles of Umra? Why don't you say so? Been thinking of dispatching someone to take a look on behalf of Mamadoa. Tell him how the land lies. Anybody know you see interested in tell you come wolf boys hopping on being spirit so forward. If I had to go, I'd hire some sellswords and let them sort it out. But you'll do it in a pinch. Show this parchment to the skipper and I'll see you there and back. I see you went and had a word with Memadoa. I hope the valuable time you saw fit to waste amounted to something. You mean that disgusting creature was Skyfriend's superior? I find that hard to believe, but this rite of passage does appear to be genuine, so it must be true. I must say, it is a relief to work with such an industrious man as you. I look forward to hearing of the discoveries you will make on the Isles of Umbra without me. Fine, fine. I fail to see the justification for dragging me along on your journey, but if you insist, we'll go as well. 12 is my witness. If you leave me behind to be devoured by some horrid abomination, I shall come back to haunt you. Take me to the Isles of Umbra, he bids, as if it's as simple as, oh, I see you've got a writ of passage. All right then, climb aboard. Yeah, my guy, chill. All right, we're here. This doesn't seem all that bad. I'm not saying I'd like to build a summer home here, but... the hell's with this? Here, take your pot and go on without me. You've harvested corrupted crystals before, right? So it isn't as though you require my assistance. Speak to the man guarding the gate. I'm sure he'll let you in. Now, if you would please excuse me. Oh, you're going back to the mainland? Okay. Fair enough. Honestly, I would do the same. I'd be like, screw these corrupted crystals, screw this MSQ. Beg your pardon, sir, but how did you come here? Access to this island is currently restricted. An old pot? I'm not sure I follow. Oh, I see. You wish to harvest a corrupted crystal. Sorry, friend, but you may have to return empty-handed. The raid master Memedoa may grant you access to the island, but only authorized personnel may proceed past this point. Why, you ask? Well, look up and see for yourself. When that giant massive crystal struck the lighthouse, it caused severe damage to both the structure and the machinery within that once powered the beacon. Aye, contrary to what the small folk would have you believe, the fires of Ferrosiris were not the product of a mage's thaumaturgy or a colossal arcane bomb, but an elaborate contraption fueled by ethereal energy. Repairs are still ongoing, but it's anyone's guess when they'll be complete. What's worse, all work has ceased since rumors of the Walking Dead drove off our entire crew. Not that those rumors are incorrect. I have observed the fiends from a distance, at the ship graveyard to the south. What's drawn them to our shores is still a mystery, though. I'll make you a deal, MSQ. Help me unravel this mystery, and I'll bring you your corrupted crystal. In fact, I shall begin searching for one that satisfies your requirements. As for where to begin your inquiries into the situation, it so happens that a party of 3 adventurers came ashore not long ago, seeking to scavenge valuable trinkets at the ship graveyard. I'd be surprised if they knew nothing of the undead infestation, so it might behoove you to question them. He said a whole lot, and it just kind of droned on, so most of that went blank. Anyways, how did you come here? I flapped my arms really fucking hard, that's how. What's up, Christos? The gist of what I got from that guy is if you look up the crystal wasn't there from magical means, it's just ethereal energy or something, and then can't even look up that far, to be honest. Oh, you can go first person? There we go. Get a little bit more height. I'm chilling. I had made another shake before stream. It was really good. It was from an Amazon drone delivery failure. Have you ever actually gotten one of those? It's all there for the taking. 5 bleeding years worth of wreckage in the cargo. But those queer dead things in that voice. Actually, voice was quite nice. You saw them too, right? Dead people, just shambling about without a care in the world. Except when they do seem to care, that is, and start shuffling towards the water. God, it's that voice. That single fleeting voice. I still can't hear it. Stay clear of the southern shore, friend. It took every ounce of my strength to resist. Too bad for you, that's exactly where... No, I guess we're going back to the dude. This talk of an alluring voice is disturbingly familiar. As if... But that's impossible. They're all dead, aren't they? But if they have returned, that would mean... I'll beg your pardon, I was just, thinking about something. Which reminds me, I received word that Master Memedoa would be arriving any moment. Apparently, he grew tired of waiting for the lanky young lad with the 1,000-yalm stare to return, which I'm assuming is you. I don't know what sort of arrangement you had, but you should probably go and explain yourself. You mean slap the shit out of Memedoa? Sure. We're gonna display it in the log as well, so everybody knows. What's been keeping you, Initiate? I ain't getting any younger, you know. Eh? Some honey-voiced harlot's been calling out to folk what wander near the ship graveyard, and it stirred up the dead and all? Bloody house, this takes me back to my days as a cannon boy sailing under old Miss Beard. But they wouldn't dare, would they? Not after the lesson we learned 'em last time. Bah, they bloody would, though, wouldn't they? Brazen old biddies. Some folks said as the first purge would be the last, but I knew deep down in my bones that this day would come, and it has. I'd bet me bum ear a siren's behind all this. Nay, not one of the sanguine variety initiate. I speak of the other kind. Them what's got feathers and lure sailors to a watery grave with their sweet, sweet song. But don't end there. No, drowning's just the start. So even in death, a man stays bound to the beast, forced to do her bid until his corpse can't do it no more. It's a fate I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy, except maybe in drink, and I'd regret it after. Any road. It's up to us to stop this hell's-born hussy afore she takes another soul. Of course, we can't send your merchant off to war without these. The siren don't have no power, or Manus can't hear her song. 'Tis lucky for you I carry a spare pair. Unlucky for the both of us. I'm a superstitious old sod, eh? Well, she ain't coming to us, so we'd best head over to her, to the shipyard. He's a little rootin' tootin' la-la, if you ask me. He probably sounds like more like a pirate, but I just don't want to do a pirate voice right now. I'll save that for when I play Sea of Thieves. Ooh, is this music or is this just ambience? Because wowee. This is actually kind of like actually very ambiently creepy. I like it. Do I like scary things now? Who am I? Hi, Rocket. Lurk while I play on one of my alts. Yeah, thank you for the lurk. It's one of my favorite ARR plays. It's really cool. Like, it probably helps that it's nighttime too and foggy. Like, this is the perfect setting for this right now. If she passes near the shore, she's sure to spy the campfire and come looking. Just a matter of waiting now. I think Siren... Oh, man, it's been so long since I've played, but I think Siren is one of the Guardian Forces in 8. Pretty certain. It's okay. Once we finish the entirety of MSQ, we'll start with FF1 and we'll make our way up. I'm begging to wonder if some sly bugger ain't spun us a yarn here. Uh-oh. Quiet. Do you hear that? It's her. Look! Right out of the water. She's come, Nishi. She's come. Oh, she's... Alrighty then. How do I sacrifice myself as tribute? Midwaifu. Quick, lad. Shove them plugs in your ears and get ready for a fight. As soon as she realizes you're deaf to her ditties, I almost said something else, she'll call on her thralls and we'll be up to our necks in corpses before you know it. Oh, she's very much waifu. Like, I don't know about the crown. If the crown thing, feather hair stuff was gone, then yeah. Nope. There's nothing, lady. True love spurned. Its cruelty's reward. Let's go. Let's go. What else you got? course, you're a damned mage. Mournful mistress, distress. What else you got? Melody, last breath of death, the rhythm, dost thou not to relent, regret, forever alone. Okay, I mean, you got me on that last one. Watch out for the bubbles! It's always the bubbles. I love a river, one look, soul shiver. Ooh. Charmed captain. Where's the other behind me? Well, this one has like a crown on him. He's the captain. Them's bubbles is going crazy. No more dark, eclipse the heart. It's a total eclipse of the heart. He's clapping. Am I all right? I'm better than that, initiate. Happy as a sailor in a whorehouse, I am. Of course, I'd be happy as a sailor with 2 Watts tits if we gutted the songstress, but you can't have everything, can I mean, she'll not come crooning around here again, though. Not for a while, any road. And if she goes, well, we'll know what to do, won't we? Thanks for the help, but, I've clean forgot your name. Remind me, MSQ? I don't recall having no initiate by that name, but if you're not me old mate, or whose name? Why, I've been so bloody helpful. Ah, never mind. He's seen you. He's fucking drunk. This guy's fucking drunk. He came to the ocean drunk. David with a Y? You mean it was a siren? But how were you able to resist her song? I see. I had heard that Master Momodoa was involved in the first purge, but I never actually... Having survived an ordeal like that, I can't blame him for carrying earplugs around with him. Anyway, I have something for you. The corrupted crystal you wanted, safely sealed within the pot, just as you requested. Please, take it with my compliments. I'm just gonna tell you. Because we got a free million, like, might as well. To be honest. I hope, is it, yeah, okay. I hope I'm going to the right person. Oh, it's you! Welcome back, MSQ. You're looking remarkably hale, I must say, and more importantly, alive. You are alive, aren't you? The conquering hero returns bearing a gift. Might I have a closer look? Impressive. Very impressive indeed, yes. I think you'll be quite pleased with this specimen. Congratulations, MSQ. Seldom, if ever, have I encountered a corrupted crystal composed of such a volatile overabundance of fire-aspected aether. What? You wanted a corrupted crystal composed of ice-aspected aether to counteract the effects of raging wind? Well, this specimen won't help you there. Anyone who knows anything about the elements could tell you that. You'll just have to keep looking, I suppose. Son of a bitch. You know what I went through to get this? Don't fret now. I know exactly where to find a corrupted crystal comprised of I-suspected aether. An associate of mine in Gridania has been studying the effects of one such crystal on living beings. What's with that expression? I thought you would be pleased to hear this news. This is not another wild dodo chase, I assure you. And what's even better is that this time you didn't use that warded pot of yours to protect yourself from this crystal's energies. Hedon's findings suggest that it is quite safe. Why, you ask? Well, let's just say that it has undergone a unique process that has rendered such precautions unnecessary. Anyway, do not let me keep you. It has been a pleasure, MSQ. Come back and see me sometime, alright? Would be that you did not just waste my time.
Oh my god, you're in a fire aspected aether? You needed ice.
Like I had a damn choice. Damn, every time I hear like city-state music, I want to play my bard and do some performances. Greetings and salutations, Mr. Plagiar, I assume. Stana informed me of your adventures in Aleport. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding, though as Professor Lambertaint is fond of saying, no action taken in the name of science is ever truly wasteful. To the matter at hand, corrupted crystals possessing the properties you seek could be found in abundance at the standing courses following the calamity. Alas, that is no longer the case, and whilst there is at least one suitable crystal that remains to be found within the 12's Wood, precisely where it is at any given moment is more difficult to say. Permit me to explain. You are familiar with Spriggans, yes? Furry little rascals that are wont to seek out ores and other stones. Well, one such creature with an infamously insatiable appetite has single-handedly devoured every corrupted crystal in the 12's Wood. Unfortunately for you, these crystals take an eternity to digest, assuming they can even be digested, and I am reasonably confident that one still resides within his gut. It's quite fascinating, really. My theory is that this giggity first consumed a corrupted crystal when you couldn't care less about all this, could you? To the point then, Giggity seldom makes his presence felt unless there is particularly fine fodder to be had. Therefore, we shall require a lure, and I have precisely the sort he will find impossible to resist. Simply place this true heart. I shall save the story of the origin of its usual name for another occasion, unusual name, outside of the Spriggan's lair and wait for the opportune moment to pounce. As for the method by which you retrieve the crystal from his gut, I shall leave that to your discretion. Actually, might be faster to go Fallgord, float, and go south. South. Ooh, this way. I like how the transition in the areas was through a tree trunk. Massive tree trunk. Very cool. Felt like I was playing Ocarina of Time. Is this Giggity? It says Crystal Bear. Alright. Now we deliver it. Watch, it's gonna be... Oh! You wanted an I suspected Aether. This is wind. You've got to go to Old If you want an ice aspected Aether. But didn't you say so? Ah, pray do not sneak up on me like that. I was engrossed in... Wait, what is that? What is that god's awful smell? Don't ask, buddy. My word, that is breathtakingly beautiful crystal. I see my supposition was not mistaken. Fucking next in the chat, thank you. And I also see you weren't averse to digging through Spriggan and trails for your prize. We owe our furry friend a debt of gratitude, you know. This thick coating of digestive juices is protecting us from the harmful effects of the crystal, just as the warded pot you once used did. Why so glum, friend? You finally obtained the corrupted crystal you sought, one overflowing with earth. Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? Calm down, I jest. Oh, okay, I will fucking murder you where you stand, Hedon, and your blood will flow in the rivers of Old Gridania, you piece of shite. Whew. I suppose that joke was in poor taste, considering your previous 2 attempts were for naught. Listen, I've gone through the desert. I fucking sailed to the Isles of Umbra. These bitches keep being like, oh, you wanted an I suspected Aether crystal. Well, this is fire, you goose. Go to Gridania. And then this bitch was about to be like, oh, this is an earth crystal. You wanted ice. Fuck, man, I'm about to... We're fine. This is cool. We're good. Look at, we're even matching. We're best friends, aren't we? Fucking Hayden, you piece of shit. Wait, slep is not a thing. Slap. Here we go. I'm fine. This is cool. Let's continue. Beg your pardon, MSQ. I forgot to return your crystal to you. Oh, and there was a message for you from Professor Lambert Taint. Something about a man named Marquez. Apparently the professor misses the intellectual simulation. Forgive me, I should have written it down. It occurs to me that I have yet to ask why you needed that crystal. You aren't planning anything nefarious, are you? It would reflect poorly on me and my research if it was used for evil ends. Well, perhaps it's best I remain ignorant. I didn't become the professor's greatest pupil by filling my head with unnecessary information. Like how all y'all think you're his favorite. It's really cute. It's really cute. You know damn well that he is himself his favorite. Oh, we fight Garuda here? Question mark. Dun 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 dun. Greetings, sir. Do you wish to proceed to your vessel? No, I came down here to meet you. Okay, I need to stop. Man, that stupid Earth crystal joke really fucked me up. All repairs and modifications have been completed, MSQ. Once you bring me that crystal, nothing will stand between us and Garuda. I'll need to run some tests to be sure, but this looks to be exactly what we need. Worry not, MSQ. I'll see that your hard work doesn't go to waste. Thanks, bruh. Sure, bruh. The Enterprise is already more than a common airship, but mark my words, soon it will become something greater, something extraordinary. This is me. This is what I was born to do. Do you like those boots? According to my tests, the device is now functioning in perfect harmony with the crystal, meaning we can leave whenever you're ready. But you must understand, tests can only tell one so much. Until we approach the Howling Eye, until we attempt to breach the barrier itself, I cannot be sure that this will work. I think it is only fair to tell you that there's a small but statistically significant chance that the crystal could trigger a massive... Mayhap it is better that we remain positive. MSQ, I want to thank you for reuniting me with my ship, for trusting in me to develop this plan for everything. You've helped me to rediscover a part of myself I'd forgotten. I am not the man I once was, and I do not know if I ever shall be, but I do know one thing. This feels right. My apologies for the sudden outpouring of sentiment. I should have waited until after the mission, but, well, you understand. I think I might get Sid's outfit. I really like Sid. I get it now.
She's ready.
We have voice lines.
Ah, she stirs.
With no help from you, child. The hell? Want me to touch your hand too?
To Kurthus, and an audience with the Harpy Queen Garuda. Enterprise, engage.
Oh, is that Is it good to get as a reference? Okay. Mr. Sulu, engage. I'm very privy to it now. Since you brought it to my attention. I also love this song. Takes off his mask. I was La Habrea the entire time. I'm just kidding. Oh.
Damn it.
First time we've seen that, yeah?
I once flew in this airship, and I was not alone. There were adventurers on board. Adventurers like you.
Am I doing the flashback or is he? Maybe we both are.
Just how long have I worn these damn goggles?
Wow. Oh, we get Kid
Yes,
Sid?
I fancied myself a trendsetter in my younger days.
That's awesome. I've never seen this.
The young prodigy, admired by all, exactly like his father. Born and raised in Garlemald.
Why is this so wholesome?
It was only natural that the precocious young student should become an engineer. Had his father not done the same? Father, when did we stop seeing eye to eye? When did Meteor become your everything and your loved ones cease to matter?
Is that your fascia?
You abandoned us all, but he was there for me, Father. There for me when you were not. Though he proved no better in the end. Gaius was just another man with an all-consuming obsession.
This is like extra ominous with this sort of like brown noise in the background. Oh, he had
So I
Biggs and
ran,
Wedge with him.
left the Empire behind and came to Eorzea, where I built the ironworks.
What is that? Heidelin, is that you? Oh shit. This music is gorgeous.
Ah yes, it was then that I first donned these goggles. Eorzea opened my eyes. It was home to so many manner of people, each with their own hopes and dreams. People worth saving, and so I fought beside them. I wanted to prove that my knowledge could serve a nobler purpose. I wanted to prove that there was another way. And it all began that day when I found my new home. I had forgotten how wonderful it was. The wind in your hair, the endless sky. That light. It was you, wasn't it? It's surprising how few people know this, but all pureblood Garleans have a third eye.
Literally.
Perhaps mine helped me recognize you, or perhaps it was just a lucky guess. The Enterprise was made for this, to carry Eorzea's protectors into battle. I am proud to be able to call her my own.
Sid? What exactly do you remember?
Alfinod, my boy, sorry to have been such a burden. I remember everything.
Nice.
My name, my people, and my purpose. Everything. Come, it would be rude to keep Garuda waiting.
Oh damn. It's a whole ass storm. Well, it worked. Ooh. Ooh. Hold up. First person. First person. Can we walk on this? Okay. Whoa. That's fucking wicked. freaking cool. I want to talk to Sid. What is it, MSQ? Don't tell me you're having second thoughts at a time like this. Or do you truly wish to return to Gridania? Oh, that's okay. No, we're good. All our efforts, all our travails, all of it was for this. Make ready, MSQ, for end is nigh, be it hers or our own. Alright, we queue here. And in the meantime, we can do our little chocobo quest. The unmistakable smell of chocobo clings to you, adventurer. Would I be correct in assuming that you have your own trusty steed? I thought so. Now tell me, is your bird battle-trained? If not, you might consider seeking the advice of Luke Law over at Bent Branch Meadows. The Ishgardian native is something of a prodigy in all matters concerning our fine feathered friends. He should be able to help you attain greater affinity with your bird. That is actually quite menacing, I'm not gonna lie. Who dares intrude upon my sanctuary? Mommy? Your insolence shall not go unpunished, landwalkers. Definitely, Mommy. Where's she live? 12 preserve. She's... she's huge. Okay. Okay. As I live and breathe. Over there. Look. Oh no, it needs to chill. No, for real though. That was funny. Oh. They've captured kobolds? I never knew that. Wait, and what? Wait. Maljan kobold prisoners. But why would the Ixal bring them here? Oh, thank you for doing the laugh. I wasn't going to do that. Wherefore come you hither, foolish mortals? Garuda. Oh. Garuda. We are come to put an end to your reign of terror. Hear you this blasphemy, my children. These landwalkers would bring me low. I'll do something high for you. You who are bound to crawl upon the earth should revere me, for I am the wind. Did we not take to the skies and slip your defenses? We are bound by nothing, Garuda. You think your playthings give you strength? They will not help you here, Landwalker. This is my realm, where none can challenge my supremacy. Struggle though you may, I shall slake the roots with your blood and festoon the canopy with your entrails. She can talk to me all day long like that if she likes. Leave the Ixal to us, MSQ. We will keep them distracted while you deal with her. Do not fail, MSQ. Remember, you fight for the Scions, for Eorzea. This track that's playing right now, I need like a EDM or a deep bass version. This worm would die by mine own hand, and then I shall grant you that which you seek. Oh, feathers are like kunai. She's so incredibly psychotic. I love her. Hey Garuda, you want to get a ceremony of bonding? I want to see what these guys were saying, because they were talking for a while. The tank is the new. Smells like fresh greens. I forgot just how long this cutscene is. Not the fresh greens. Excuse me? I am not a sylph. It's so long, yeah. I'm not gonna feel bad though, because this is 4 years in the making. Oh, did you see guys? Garuda chained me? Does she know I'm into it? Oh, I hit home gang. Oh, is that? Hi, I tank sometimes, on occasion. Maybe some. I don't. She's so sad. I want to console her. Oh, never mind. She good. She's strong, independent. What? How in the hells? This is my realm. You have no hope here. None. Did you truly believe you could defy a god, landwalkers? Oh, she bad. She bad to the freaking wind bone. I like her. Sorry, Garuda doesn't get sad. You know, I need to find me a Garuda. I mean, what? My power is limitless, my children legioned, and they have rendered unto me a wealth of crystals. Shut. I don't want to talk about it. Their gifts sustain me. Their faith empowers me. None save my children will escape the reckoning, mortals, and those who would use my crystals to waken the rest shall realize the folly of their faith. Then all shall worship none but me, the one true God. I never knew that Garuda had that ambition in her. She got that dog in her. Of course, worship. So long as the Ix will keep praying, she will never fall. Then let's stop them. I mean, you guys said you were going to be doing that while I had her distracted. The fuck you been doing? My God. Someone get Garuda off this man's screen. This is only the beginning, Landwalk. Shut up. All who oppose me shall suffer for their defiance. Soon the worms of the forest shall receive my judgment. The desert vermin next. Their walls of stone will not shield them from the tempest. And then will I take vengeance on the sea lice. Their wooden boats cannot outrun the wind. Well, technically, if they use... Hear me out, Garuda. See, so you're the god of wind, and boats use sails and move, and their speed is purely dictated by the strength of wind. So technically speaking, they'd be able to outrun you. Tremble, mortals, for I shall visit you all in time, and all shall be mine. You, Landwalker, You who dare to raise your hand against me, you shall be the first to pay for your sins, not with your death, but with your life. You will serve me, Landwalkers, to your last breath. Oh, damn. No. No, I claimed you. You should be mine. Oh, dang, they're gonna hit me with the music. Oh, man. Oh, they know what they were doing. Thank you for the fan service, Square. That's great. That was exactly what I wanted. Somebody get this god off my screen. We download a wallpaper. This is the last crystal, right? I think it's the last crystal. Sure is. What happens now? Roll credits. God. No, I don't want it to end, actually. I'm actually happy. There's so much story for me to get. What are you? What have you done to me? Me too, Rocket. No mortal should possess such power. This is impossible. I'm bringing you home. That's what's going on here. I need a pet bird. No, but really, I was looking at pets last night, and I was like, I could get a bird. And I was like, no, because if it's too loud during the night.
Why do you not beg for mercy? Why do you not die? We've done it. Impossible it is. Kill you all.
Is that all? O Lady of the Vortex, O mighty Garuda. Of all primals, the most terrible, I say again, is that all?
And tell her, guys.
Gaius!
Ah, Sid, my boy, you look well. For one who has forsaken kin and country. I wonder what else you will forsake before the day is done.
What?
What exactly did you hope to accomplish here this day?
I...
Well, I shall accomplish far more.
You know what that just reminded me of is the old cutscenes from 1.0 where they were very like shot like a movie. They had such great action shots. I kind of miss that. Well, not miss it, I never had it, but I wish we had that.
I shall make you suffer.
Damn, I want to watch those now.
That foul stench. I see now. She has touched you. Very well.
Round 2? Hard mode? Extreme? Savage?
Seven hells, does she still mean to fight?
Ruta Ultimate? Let's go. Isn't there... just real quick, isn't... I believe in 7.0 we're getting a version of raids higher above Ultimate, I think. Kind of recall reading that. Yeah, I was reading, I forgot where I was reading it. Might have been during like the live letters and stuff and the announcements. But I believe there's supposed to be a version higher than Ultimate to further challenge, like, players.
What is she?
I just remember because there was, like, an absurd... There was, like, this new absurd name for them. And I was like, oh, that makes Ultimate sound bitch. Oh, the prayers worked? Hold up. Wait, are we about to get a kaiju? Oh. Wait, no, this is how Gaius gets all three,
No,
right?
this is all wrong.
For the ultimate weapon, Ultima?
Stop gawping, boy. We must run.
The only way I see them getting out of this is if Gaius claims all three. Why did they not chase us? Well, I guess they're because they're too busy fighting. Oh, what are you gonna do, guys?
Surrender yourselves unto me. I would feast upon your ether. None shall stand against the wind.
She kind of sounds like Galadriel from Lord of the Rings when she went all crazy over the ring. Oh, look upon me. Yeah, here we go.
Bear witness to the glory of the Empire.
Hey, watch out. Respect my boy Ifrit. Respect my boy Ifrit. Hello? Oh, damn. Okay, this is crazy. Whoa. This goes hard as fuck. Grab her by the throat. I mean, what?
It is you who will suffer, Garuda. Ancient Alec had ways of dealing with your kind. Now, look on their ultimate weapon, Icon, and despair.
First mention of Ancient Alec. Oh. Close enough. Oh, shit! Alright, well, the chomping of the head is really necessary.
Magnificent. It exceeds all expectation.
With each primal it consumes, it grows more powerful. A marvel, is it not?
Such is the fate of those who oppose the Empire. There will be no warriors of light to save you this time. If your leaders are as wise as they are reported, they will surrender. Your skills are impressive, but they will not be enough.
Well, I just realized that we also, at the time of this, you know, you also got a glimpse of the gunblades that would eventually become Gunbreaker class. That's pretty cool.
12, have mercy. What chance have we against such an ungodly creation? And who was that armored devil?
That was Gaius van Balsar, legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion and Supreme Commander of the Garlean invasion force in Eorzea.
Of course. The Black Wolf. How could I not realize? Grandfather mentions him in his journal.
I was never so naive as to think the man would abandon his ambitions. But these developments are beyond my worst expectations. What have you been doing these past 5 years? How could something of this magnitude have escaped the Alliance's attention?
We heard no whispers, saw no signs. In the wake of the calamity, the Empire seized land and built outposts, but that was the extent of their aggression.
Damn it, guys. Where in the seven hells did you find that thing?
It has been a day of unexpected developments, but the fact remains, Garuda is no longer a threat. While I take no comfort in the manner of her downfall, it does mean that we may safely put the matter of the primals to one side, for the time being at least.
Which just leaves the matter of Gaius's new toy.
Indeed. That weapon poses the greatest threat to Eorzea. It must be destroyed. But first, we must needs find out all we can. Let us make for Vesper Bay. We shall rebuild the Scions. All is not yet lost, my friend. For we bear the light, and shall surely lead our people from the darkness.
Well, that was an experience I would rather not have again. Something has been troubling me, MSQ. Shortly before the Black Wolf took center stage, when Garuda attempted to claim you as her own, I could have sworn I saw... But I'm sure I was mistaken. In times of great stress, the evidence of the eye is apt to be misread by even the most inquiring mind. Forget I mentioned it. Returning to the subject of our earlier discussion, we may consider the matter of the primals closed until further notice. No beast tribe will dare summon their god so long as that weapon exists. Truly a more effective deterrent I could not imagine. It almost seems a shame to plot its destruction. I mean, I get what you're saying, but fuck all that noise.